Welcome to today's broadcast of Carroll High School Athletics. This is CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Now, here are your Carroll Chargers.
Hello, Charger fans. This is Austin Monte alongside. Getting set to bring you tonight's basketball game between your Carroll Chargers and the Columbia City Eagles. Tonight's contest features Carroll, number 25, the uncontested leader of this Chargers varsity basketball team. And they're going to be going up against Columbia City. And tonight's contest is a League C conference matchup. So again, always conference matches, always inspiring. Both teams bringing out their best plays, and we're definitely in for an exciting game tonight, Nathan. And really, if you had three keys to give to us, what would they be?
I'd say just like the JV did earlier, very strong defense needed from the Carroll Chargers. Offensively, they need to get the outside shot going because, as we saw from JV, I mean, that wasn't working for them. So not only in the key, but the outside shots need to work tonight. I think they need to really get some plays in and stop something bad.
CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. One thing that is going to be interesting to note is Matt Carroll, who came in flat in his last game the Chargers played, in his first game this season, and scored 11 points to get off the bench. And absolutely, especially for his first game back. Now he's here home tonight. And one thing that goes to the the 6'7", 230-pound junior 7. He is not starting tonight, but when he comes in and how well he plays, it is going to be interesting to note. So you're going to go ahead and get your starting lineups out of the way for Columbia City. They're going to have number 3, Drew Benedict. Derek Hyden. Number 12, Brandon Gay. Number 24, Daniel Wood. And number 52, Tyler Mosier. And for Carroll Chargers. Starting at guard at number 3. Starting at guard at number 5. The 6'1", 175-pound senior Eric Ward. Starting at the other guard, senior 5'10", 175-pound number 23 Cody Sheff, guard. Of course, Tyler Rolt, number 25, the senior 6'1", 185-pound guard. And also starting at 4, number 31, the senior 6'2", 200-pound Austin Hilly. And Matt Knoll, the other forward, the 6'3", 175-pound senior number 41. That is your starting lineups. We'll be back with the tip-off in just a moment. This is Austin Fox alongside with Nathan Weaver for CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
All right, and again, we're inviting you and welcome you back. If you're watching this on video right now, Columbia City going through their starting lineups. Again, we have already brought those to you. And if you are listening courtesy of the radio and not watching this game at home, I'm going to run through the starting lineups real quick for you one more Columbia
175 pounds. He's going to go up against Kyle Mosier. 6'6", Kyle Mosier uses his height. He gets the ball for Columbia City to start out the game.
All right, number 12, Brandon King will bring the ball up the court. He's the forward. He's the guardian. Give it into Mosier. And the ball tipped by Cody Shep, but gotten quickly back by Columbia City. So now working it around and wide open, number 24, Daniel Ward, but he cannot knock it down, and it's back the other way. Here's Eric Ward. Ward bring it to the top of the key as Cody Shep. Chargers going from left to right. On your radio dial, here's Austin Hilly. The Tyler Roll again passing it around. It's a zone defense being employed early on by Columbia City. Here's Matt Knoll. Knoll with a protective brace over his right knee. Again, that suffered an ACL tear when he played football. He dealt with one of those as a junior. Here's a look for three from the corner. He's a little short, and the rebound picked up by number 4, Derek Hyman, and Tyler Roll picks up a foul as he was getting anxious to get the ball.
You know, Timmy, those ACLs could really damage somebody. That's who, his junior and senior year is not a very good sign.
Well, he scored 11 in his first game back, so see how he does tonight. But certainly has been playing with a lot of speed. He was a wide receiver. He played his final football game when the football game season ended after they won sectionals at Northwest. Here's a long three for number 3, Drew Benedict. He's short. Out of bounds, ball back to Carroll. Holt to go in.
Looks like Tyler's going to pass it in to Cody Shep here.
So Shep to bring the ball up the court. He's cornered by Drew Benedict. And he's got over Tyler Roll off a quick bounce pass. And we'll see how the Chargers, as we are just about 2 minutes in, neither team in the basket. Holt's got it over to Shep. Shep driving in, but good team defense, but Shep puts up the shot. He knocks it down. Shep has 2 points in tonight's contest.
And after that shot, the Neon Nation is starting to get into it a little bit. Hopefully they can help the Chargers get motivated throughout this game.
And so, hoping to carry the pep band. And it's here tonight in full force, and you will be hearing them all afternoon. All right, so here comes Columbia City. And they've got the ball. Inside, I'm going to whistle. And a shoving foul. Austin Hilly picking up the personal foul, his second. All right, there comes the throw-in to number 24, Daniel Ward. The team's second foul, Austin Hilly's first. Now we got a whistle, and it's up and over, and it's back the other way.
And look who's checking in, number 53, Tyler LaBundy, for your Carroll Chargers. First time I'm able to see him play in person, so
Matt Knoll takes a seat. Also, Columbia City going to have a quick substitution of their own as they sub in number 42, Ben Murphy. Ben Murphy's 6'4", and they're going to try and counteract Tyler LaBundy, who's working that post area against Mosier. And here's Eric Ward for 3. Boom, baby! Eric Ward knocks down.
good shot taken there by Eric Ward. Give the Carroll Chargers a 5-0 lead.
All right, and here comes number 12. Brandon Gay for Columbia City. Gets it over to Mosier. Mosier working it around to Benedict, back to Gay. Good defense by the Chargers. As these two teams working in, and a bad pass by Benedict that went right to Austin Hilly. And I don't know how he confused Austin Hilly with one of his Charger players, because they're both wearing totally different uniforms. And then pass intended for Old. Hilly takes out of the air with 4:23 to go. Chargers have it. Shep drives to the basket. And he almost slipped, and he throws it away. LaBundy chasing number 42, but not going to be able to catch him. Ben Murphy Murphy knocks it down, and he's got two, and it's a 5-2 game, and now a shot by Hilly won't go. Rebound battle between Mosier and Hilly. Hilly gets it back, and he gets it over to Alden, gets it over to Ward, and back over to Shep. Ward's got it, top of the key. Holt rising up for three. It's in and out. Mosier with a rebound. Boy, Tyler Holt's fired a couple of shots here early on, and he's not been able to get anything to go. Oh, what a nice little pass from number 4, Derek Hyman, to Drew Benedict, and Benedict is fouled.
We're going to give the foul to Eric Ward for your Carroll Chargers.
So Eric Ward with his first personal foul. And Drew Benedict gets to shoot 2, courtesy of Eric Ward at the charity stripe. First one from Benedict is off the mark. And Tanner Ginder comes in to go to Shep. All right, so Benedict, and now Matt Knoll looks ready to check back in. Second shot on the way for Benedict is good. Benedict goes and takes a seat. As they substitute Drew Burnsworth, the junior guard. So here's Tyler Look over to Ward. Ward's hit a 3 already today. Matt Knoll has it, gets it over to Gilbert. Now it's Tyler Look, so he'll set up the offense from up top.
Looks like on the bench for Columbia City, number 3, Drew Benedict, seems to be hurt a little bit. Concussion his side, and he's having a little struggle on the bench.
As here's Tanner Gitter for 3, he's off the mark, and that's absolutely right. He came limping over to the bench after he shot his free throws, and he had one of the coaches talking to him. As number 15, Matt Ruffley, gets set to check in. In the meantime, number 42, Ben Murphy for Columbia City, drives in and foul. Tanner Gitter picks up the personal as Mosier checks out. So Columbia City's been substituting in mass here early on. With 2:50 to go, it's a 5-3 game. Columbia City has it. Right now, Carroll has fouled 4 times to Columbia City's 0. All right, so here's Derek Hyman working on Knoll, then puts up a 3, won't go. Eric Ward with the rebound, and Old brings it back up the other way. Oh, nice pick from Tyler Labundy, and then as he was trying to get a nice little pass, it goes off the foot and stays with Carroll, and then Eric Ward checks out. Cam Brower checks in.
And here we go with Tanner Ginder to throw the ball for your Chargers.
It gets it in the Knoll. They have Knoll and Labundy. Ginder and Brower. Brower was a starter at the beginning of the season, but he has been relegated to a backup role. There's Holt driving into the lane. Now a nice little pass from Matt Knoll, and he goes back on, it won't go. And then he goes out of bounds off the step. Matt Rufflake, number 15.
And Matt Knoll trying to go under the basket backwards, trying to get an easy layup. It just came off a little too hard from the backboard and missed. But Tyler Hall gonna get the ball now, gonna get it knocked out by number 4 Derek Hyman, who has come back into the game.
Derek Hyman never left the game.
Drew Benedict, excuse me, I got him a little bit mixed up.
All right, so here comes a throw in from Tyler Hall. Long pass to Brower. Brower goes in over the wall. All into Labundy. Labundy working. Nice little post move and a perfect shot. He was working on Labundy. Murphy had no answer for Tyler Labundy. And back the other way. And a foul. And no. Travel on Ben Murphy. Boys, there are a bunch of Columbia City fans in this place who thought that was a foul and run.
Well, the Columbia City side is just filled up with fans. Carroll side isn't really don't have really many fans as Carroll does tonight, but there's a very big crowd here for Columbia City. Very dedicated fans.
Now we have the first Columbia City foul. Ben Murphy's first as Chef, Winger, and Eric Ward all check in for Holt, Kenner Ginder, and Alan Labundy.
Also in Carolina, number 51, John Winger.
Here's Cody Chef. To Brower, to Ward, to Knoll. And Knoll throws it away. No, I think they might say it's off foot. As Derek Hyman and Murphy check out. Number 5, Jared Murphy. 52, Tyler Moser check in. Ward and the Winger. Winger fights in, nice block, and then taken away, and then foul. What a great job by number 15, Matt Westlake, inside.
His first foul of the night. Now it's going to be Carroll's 5th foul, team foul, to Columbia City's 1-team foul, and Carroll's not been doing very good. They've been fouling the Columbia City a lot in the first quarter, which, you know, they got to try to fix in this game in order to win. They have pretty good defense right now, but hopefully they can keep that up.
Oh, how about that shot inside for Tyler Moser? Had to fight to Eric Ward, missed the shot, but gets his own rebound, then puts it up and in, so it's a 2-point game. As here comes Eric Ward. Ward over to Cody Shep. 33 seconds. All right, here's Winger. Over to Cam Brower. Brower drives it away, puts it up a little too high. Great job by Cam Brower just to drive the lane and then nearly thrown away. Matt Ruffley gets it. Columbia City only down 2 with just under 10 seconds to go. First quarter. Columbia City holding the last shot. Murphy's got it. On 3. No good! Murphy eliminated as that ends quarter number 1. We'll keep it in. How about that first quarter for the Chargers?
Fairly decent, but you know, offensively they got a couple shots up at the beginning, but starting to slow down. Columbia City lost some defense in the league, but Carroll's defense has been very effective first quarter, holding Columbia City only to 5 points. But just like to see Carroll get a couple more shots off in this game to get a lead. But looks like as I'm looking over, Matt Noel's over by Rudy, Mr. Rudy. He's an athletic trainer. Something going on with Matt Noel. Looks like he's hurt a little bit. Seems his leg is bothering him once again. Hopefully he can come back in the second quarter. And I don't know if that's more of his leg or maybe obviously big.
Checking him out.
Yeah, hopefully Neville can get back in the game, but if not, though, you know, they'll have to come in for probably the Varsity. But now Carroll has the ball starting the second quarter.
Chargers go with Hilly, Ward, Labundy, Chef, and Alton because Matt Knoll left. There's a turnover. Labundy starts him instead. All right, so here is Columbia City and Jared Murphy, and another three from Benedict, and that one goes to Benedict. Gives Columbia City the lead. Our Chef. Chef, nice pass to Hilly.
Haven't seen much of Haley in this game, but a nice steal by Heinen. Gets fouled in the basket and
No,
one.
they're not going to call the basket. Basket being waved off. Tyler Holt made sure he fouled before that shot got off. Tyler Holt picks up his stuff and he's a little frustrated. Tyler checking in. Tyler Holt, John Holt checking in Austin Hilly.
And the Carroll Chargers now down a point to Columbia City. They're Columbia City's first lead in this game. Hopefully it's a very low-scoring game from the first quarter. Hopefully the Chargers can turn it around. But, you know what? Austin, what do you think they really need to do to win this game?
Well, I think they're going to have to start giving it to somebody for Carroll and offensively let them go to work. I mean, personally, I might think that Tyler Hall inside can't make the shot at number 24. Cameron Wall back the other way.
We also got a great three-point shooter in Eric Ward. He's showing us this year his ability at the three-point line. And, also we want to give maybe to LaBundy, get it down at the key and get some more points.
All right, here's Cam Brower. Also, Carroll had 2 big turnovers to contribute to them, contribute to Columbia City getting the lead back. So they're going to have to find a way if they can't make careless passes. Back the other way comes Columbia City. And Derek Hyman has it. Jerry Murphy. Murphy over to Drew Benedict for 3, and he's a little off, but goes over the rebound. Right now, Carroll's also going to have to do a little better job on the inside in the paint. They're struggling in that area as well. They're struggling in a lot of areas right now. It's contributing to why they trail 8-7. Moser working on Winger. Moser, oh, what a beautiful little move. Winger not expecting Marco on that. Forced to take a timeout.
It looks like Beasley's a little bit upset about how his team is clean right now, and looks like we're going to play clock here and get a clean one for the Chargers. We haven't seen it work so far, but hopefully it's we're really hoping that Noel will come back into the game. As of right now, we don't know the status. Looks like he might be coming in soon. He's still dressed. He's still with the team here, so hopefully
absolutely. Back to that shot there. Moser can get in and get the board. That's not John Weaver on the outside. He's off, but not having the inside. So that time, Tyler Moser was able to get inside to the lane and score. LaBundy needed to cut off that inside lane, and LaBundy's really struggling on defense right now. Despite him being a good offensive player, he has been struggling on defense. As he continues to try and work that post, he's a big body, but he's struggling. Here's Ward.
I think it's just the quickness of Tyler Moser. He's just very quick.
Well, that's why they shot Tyler LaBundy. And again, I thought they were going to use his height as an advantage, and Carroll now only down by 1.
I think Moser's very fast. He's very quick, and he's just catching LaBundy off guard when he's down there. Columbia City's been finding him. So.
Oh, what a great shot by Derek Hyman. Getting inside the lane, forcing up a shot, got some shooters roll. Columbia City has brought their A game here tonight, and it's on display as they lead by 3. They have cut Carroll and everybody for Carroll at bay. There's LaBundy. Has the ball nearly stripped from him. Nice find to Winger. We got a foul underneath by Drew Benedict. Despite only being 5'8", it's good to see him down low and it goes right at him. That is the second foul for Columbia City. Tanner Ginder and Austin Hilly check in. And Carroll is not in the contest.
He looks like he's, struggling to get a shot off. He's getting a little frustrated. I think, a couple points will get him back, get his momentum back, and get him into this game. But as of right now, he's struggling.
Well, and it's always hard when you're the unquestioned leader of a team because the team's focus coming into the game is shutting you down, and he's really had a hard time keeping being the team's main focus. And the party number 24, Daniel Wall, and he's lost the charging foul, so the Bundy picks up his first.
Yeah, just really bad play there by Labundi. I feel like he was trying to come on too strong instead of trying to trick Tyler Mosier into
the time. Again, it was being guarded by number 24, Daniel Wall, but that you cannot lower your shoulder into a player down low. I don't think, and there's a foul going back the other way, I don't think that number 24, Daniel Wall, was set down low, but when you lower your shoulder, that's when the foul gets called. You see the other player doesn't have his feet set, when you lower that shoulder, that's when Bundy checks out and Noel checks in. So here come the Chargers with Cody Sheff, Eric Warner, Kepley down by 3, less than 4 minutes to play. Tyler Oak still sitting on the bench with 2 fouls and no points to his credit. Here's Cody Sheff. Mosier, despite his size, has great lateral quickness, and it's been frustrating the Chargers. Here's Philly, and that's stolen by Jalen Murphy. Murphy over, around, forcing up a shot as number 12, Brendan Gay, and it's no good. Carries it back, and quick long pass to Eric Ward. Eric Ward, finding Hilly.
And Matt Noah come back into the game for the Carroll Chargers.
We'll see how that develops. Here's Cody Sheff. Chargers looking for anybody who's somewhat open. Here's Noel. Noel to Sheff. Sheff to Philly to Noel. Back to Sheff. Less than 3 minutes now. Here's Ginger. Drives in, drives out. Ward fakes. Here's Sheff. And a whistle and a foul on number 5, Jared Murphy. Got a little too overpowering there on defense. And now Braxton Willis coming in for your Chargers. At left lane, Brooksburg coming in for Columbia City. And now City has been playing first against Matt Wall, then he's had to come in play against Tyler Labundi.
I thought on that last play, for a second there, I thought Curry should stepped out of bounds. Didn't see a little push. And that's this is Braxton Wilson's first minutes of the night.
Coach Beasley has really liked the way he does it, to make him play smart defense, sound play. He does have a pretty good shot when he can get it going. Right now, Jared Murphy almost had the ball stolen from him as Matt Noel, and Jared Murphy taken out for a tumble. It's going to go back to continues to sit.
Once again, middle school, Maple Creek and Carroll please in the southwest corner.
Tyler Wilson's been struggling really bad this season. I think he's just going to look really for him to calm down a little bit. And when he comes back in this game, he can concentrate a little bit more.
All right, so the 1-and-1 does not go for Drew Burnsworth. They're already with 8 fouls in this game. And so that means Columbia City's on the bonus. Into the 3, and we got a foul, and it's a 3-point foul. That was from behind the arc. A shoving foul, and Drew Burnsworth.
I'll tell you what, every time you get the chance to get 3 points off of foul shots, it's really makes your coach happy.
All right, so Gender, first one on the way is good, and number 4, Jared Herman, to check in. He will be checking in just a moment.
Again, you're showing us over the past 2 years how good of a free throw shooter he is, and that one he missed, but
number 5, Jared Murphy takes a seat in favor of Jared Herman.
I mean, every time I see him at the line, I think he does a really good job, but that one was a miss, but this one going to Brighton is 2 for 3 there. The Carroll Chargers within 1 point of Columbia City, 11-12.
And it's a 1-point game, and I don't think coming in, as Mo picks that one out of bounds, I don't think coming in that Carroll thought that they were going to be in such of a dogfight, especially against Columbia City, but they have really been struggling here tonight.
Well, I think that defensively, both teams are doing really good. You know, it's a really low-scoring game. 23 points combined for both teams in the first half, which is a very low-scoring game. And, you know, just very good defense by both teams, but offensively, both teams are kind of struggling.
All right, so here's number 24, Daniel Wall, inside, and he scores. That's a little too easy for Daniel Wall, and it's a 3-point game again. Every time Carroll's pulled within one, Columbia City's pulled back ahead. Oh, nice pass from Shep. It's a 13-14 game, courtesy of Matt Nolan.
I like this setup by Carroll. They got like a big Bundy and Matt Nolan right now, the two big men.
And Nolan's playing out as a point guard almost, and the Bundy's taking the inside. And that's kind of shocking right there.
When you got a 6'7" center, I mean that's just, I mean he has to be down low for Carroll because he's so big and he can be so effective. He's got to watch how much force he uses sometimes. But defensively he's been struggling a little bit tonight. So hopefully second half he can relax and come in and do a little bit better job defensively.
All right, courtesy of a travel, Chargers get it back. Number 12, Brandon Gay, was the party who traveled. And right now, Coach Beasley upset that wasn't a foul call, but right now Columbia City has been very aggressive. This is Braxton Willis. Willis working. And it's up, and now we have a timeout. We'll keep it here, but Coach Beasley upset about something. And the question is, what would he be upset about and why he is taking that timeout if he is not happy? He is yelling at his team. Can only be... Right now we've got a 1-point game on our hands, Nathan. The Chargers are struggling by 1 with 18 to go. And they need to find their way. And they haven't controlled the tempo. They just come back and do it.
Well, I think Beasley, Coach Beasley, second half, will really go down on his team and talk to him and try to make him kids a little bit and hopefully come up with a better game plan in the second half to stop Columbia City.
And Coach Beasley upset at the ref as he's talking to the ref and gives him a little bit of consolation. 15 seconds to go. Cody Shep has it. Now we got a foul. As Coach Beasley coming back down on the court again. And one thing that you could always describe Coach Beasley as is very charismatic. He definitely doesn't sit still when he doesn't have to. 6 seconds to go. Braxton Willis driving the lane, picks it out, get it for 3! Oh, it's out! As the first half comes to an end. Oh my goodness, this has not been the first half of the Chargers have won it. They trailed Columbia City 13-14. But with that, in the second half, this one, CSBN.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And welcome back, Charger fans. At the Varsity CSBN worldwide leader in Charger sports. The Chargers are down 13 at Tower has 0 points in the first half, which is top 10, but for Concordia, number 52,
Columbia City.
Columbia City, my bad. Number 52, Tyler Mosier with 4 points, and number 3, Drew Benedict with 4 points. But Columbia City's really done a good job so far in this game, defensively stopping Carroll. Carroll came back a little bit as they're down by only 1 point, but we've seen Columbia City kind of shutting down Carroll Chargers in the first half. So hopefully we see something different in the second half.
All right, and that's your first half updates. From 5, CSBN, the World Wide Leader in Charger Sports. Back to the start of the second half.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
All right, so we bring you tonight's second half. Tyler Old is out there once again with Matt Knoll, Cody Sheff, Tanner Ginder, Eric Ward. Columbia City has Drew Benedict, Derek Heinen, number 24, Daniel Roll, number 12, Brandon Day, and number 52, Tyler Mosier. All right, and there's a 3 from Benedict. They won't go. And nice job by Mosier getting the rebound out to Derek Heinen. Heinen with the basketball. And he's over to number 12, Brandon Day. And Heinen lost it. Roll diving, and Roll certainly doing the dirty work here. Into Mosier, tipped away inside. Great defense by the Chargers, and over the rebound.
All back in. He didn't play the whole second quarter for the Carroll Chargers. Not quite sure what the plan was there, but he's back in now, starting.
Well, I don't know if that 2 fouls had anything to do with it. He played very limited in the second quarter. And there's more. A nice little push-up move.
And that's his 5th point of the game. There's the 3. Easy 2-pointer there, but defense is very strong. Like Carroll coming out in the second half.
Oh, nice little move by Mosier, but it won't go, and Cody Sheff with the rebound. So here comes Sheff. He's got it, driving into the lane. And he throws it away to Daniel Wall, bringing it up the court. Takes it by himself, won't go, and Eric Ward with the rebound was 6:05.
And that's 3 shots in a row by Columbia City that have not fallen, and they've been really easy shots. All 3 layups, but now Matt Knoll with the ball fouled, almost in one, but then again now he has 2 shots going on the foul line.
So Matt Knoll going to charity strike foul, number 52. Tyler Mosier, that'll be his first.
On the line for Carroll, number 41, Matt Knoll.
Matt Knoll, this game already has 2 points to his credit. And he's shot out a couple more with 5:57 to go. First one bouncing away and no good.
What Carroll, I think, really needs in the second half is Tyler Oltis. Just kind of get back into this game and score a couple points. Be really effective for the Carroll Chargers.
They don't need Holt to score as many points, but you do have it right. They need him to be effective in opening up plays for other teammates. And right now, he hasn't been doing it as Eric Ward whistled for a foul. And that is his foul trouble, and Dan Brower set to check in for him. Benedict, they get it in to Daniel Wall. Wall driving, traveling. And now Brower.
He's probably coming in for Eric Ward. And then,
No, there goes Daniel Ward before his first personal foul. That's a little shocking.
now in for your Carroll Chargers, number 25, Tyler Alt, number 23, Cody Sheff, number 15, Tanner Ginder, number 41, Matt Nolan, number 11, Cam Brown.
Excuse me. So here it is, Matt Knoll. He gets it over to Cody Sheff. Sheff looking for someone to go with it. That's Broward. Matt Knoll. Knoll Kinder. Yeah. And right now, Tyler Wald is playing that little inside, and that, oh my goodness! Daniel Wald came out of nowhere and blocked Tyler Wald, but the Chargers get it. Fowler knocks it down, got two. So it's an 18-14 game.
Tyler Wald is getting hit by Tyler Murray. Just a nice block by Tyler Murray.
Well, that time they had a chance for a fast break, but Tyler Holt started moving with the basketball before he had it.
Well, it just adds to the frustration he's had stirred up tonight.
Cody Shep for three, and he is fouled hard by Drew Benedict, and he is down. He's covering his face. That was a bad foul by Drew Benedict.
Columbia City foul 24.
I think Cody Shep should be okay, but that was after Cody Shep had fired the three. He came charging in and hit him right in the face with his arm. Columbia City going to take a timeout before Shep shoots these three free throws. With 4:44 left in quarter number three. And really, the Chargers have done a great job getting back into this game. Now they lead. They've been able to control the tempo somewhat.
Now they've gotten 5 points in the second half so far to get the lead, and hopefully the Carroll Chargers can keep this lead going. But defensively they've come out strong in the second half, and so far Columbia City hasn't had any chance to point. They've had 3 points opportunities up in the down by the key, but they've missed all 3.
Right now you see Daniel Fowler starting to console some players. He just went over there, talked a little bit to Bolton, and he comes over and talks to Braxton Willis, who's going to be shooting the free throws for Cody Shep. Shep is not shooting free throws.
I think Cody Shep got a little bit of blood on him, maybe a bloody nose.
Needed to go to the trainer's table because right now Libby Husen's over there working on him. So yeah, absolutely. Braxton Willis no good on the first. Good on the second though as LeBundy's getting set to check in. He's going to
53, Tyler LeBundy.
It's here Braxton Willis goes for his 3rd shot. Hopefully he can go 2 for 3.
He does. So Carroll leads 20-14. After that foul by Drew Benedict on Cody Shep, and no foul as Braxton Willis was knocked over, and then Mosier goes to the reverse layup. Boy, Braxton Willis was hammered, and there was no foul.
I think that definitely should have been a foul. He got knocked down, and his feet were planted when he got knocked down, so that should have been a charge, but no call was made.
And I don't know if the refs determined that wasn't enough, but Braxton Willis isn't the biggest player. He only weighs 150. I mean, he's like the smallest guy out there on the court. Well, turns it over. He was looking for the post for LeBundy, just a little too strong. There's Mosier working on LeBundy. Nice moving around, almost to a foul. Here's Benedict going into the lane and falling down and scoring. And Columbia City has certainly made this game competitive.
Yeah, and Carroll, still Tyler struggling as he gets looks like a charge there.
And I'm
not sure what to call it. I don't know. Maybe it was a foul. Yeah, no charge.
Yeah, they're going to nail Darren Condon. Didn't have his feet set. They kind of got away with one because it looked like he lowered his shoulder as Cody Shep re-enters the lineup.
Well, Tyler has 2 fouls and no points. Really struggling tonight. And so far in the second half, he hasn't really been effective. But
what a beautiful entry to Willis, and he's been out of the game from the assist standpoint. He's already had about 4 assists in this game, and really done a great job. All right, no! Derek Heinen was wide open. He fails a 3, but he traveled. as Matt Rufflake gets set to check in for Daniel Wall. Birchworth checking in for Derek Heine.
And number 15, Matt Rufflake.
You know, Carroll Chargers now ahead 22 to 18. They've been leading the second half so far as Tyler Old has the ball now. The bunny got knocked down a little bit, but Tyler Old continues to struggle as that ball was knocked out of his hands. But when he seems to come up down the key, Tyler Mosier's really been effective on him, and Tyler Old can't seem to get anything right now.
As Tyler Old driven in the end, he's had the ball knocked away, and now we've got a foul on the other end by Columbia City. Giving him number 12, Brandon and that is the 15th foul. So in the first half, it was the Chargers who had all the team fouls. In the second half, at least up to this point, it's been Columbia City. Alt to LaBundy, to Brower, to Willis, to Alt for third.
And
Cody Shep with a rebound. Willis spots from the same point. Good for Bundy with a rebound. Lost it. Willis gets it back. What a beautiful move by Braxton. No hesitation. He's got it in the synchronized contest.
looks like Cody Shep had to change jerseys. Looks like he had to take the number 43 Zach Petro's jersey. Maybe he had a little too much blood on his other jersey or something, but definitely had to change jerseys. Now he's number 43 instead of 23.
All right, so Cody Shep over to Alt. Nice defense there, played by Matt Rufflake. Inside, LaBundy scoring. Nice little move. Nice little Columbia City makes the timeout. But really, this has been a great set. Not only that, they doubled what they got in the first half with 13 points already, but credit Coach Beasley for getting an offensive system set up to open things up.
Well, I was if you're worried about LaBundy. He's very young. He's been playing most of the night tonight. He's very young. He's a junior. He's he got prospected over to Carroll, but he's very young. And I think next year, when Noel leaves and when Austin Hilly leaves, he's going to be very effective next year. This year, I don't think he'll have the best year, but next year he's going to do really good next year.
Also, going to have to watch out for John Winger. He was playing in that center position right behind Austin Hilly, so he could be he could be of much importance next year as well. Looking forward to what those players can do. Here is Jared Murphy. And nearly stolen by Shep. Shep continues playing hard defensively. Great defense by the Chargers. Here's Rufflake driving in the lane. And he's hoping, and Brower gets some help from Walt. Oh, nice little move, but can't score. And with his own rebound, it's number 3, Benedict, and he has been playing fearless all night. That was a great move, got his own rebound. Willis doesn't shoot the 3, now drives over to Alt. Alt drives. Nice move by Alt, he's got his first 2. Alt drives into the lane and scores, and it's a 28-20 contest.
We know he had to get his some points in there sometime, as very late in the third quarter.
Well, that was just a great setup. They kicked it in the corner. Willis drove it around. Alt was moving off the ball. He moves off the ball really good that time as Brower picking up a foul.
Well, I think that was a very good effort there by Brower, though, to try to get the ball out of the hands of Benedict.
Was going for the steal, and that's what Coach Beasley wants is All right, so here comes the inbound pass. It's Rufflake who's got it, guarded by Brower. Rufflake working around as Murphy. Rufflake driving in, gets help. Oh, what a beautiful looking pass. Inside, a foul. They might nail Alt or Noel with it. And they're going to nail Tyler Hall.
25 Tyler Hall, this third.
And he joins Aaron Ward with the personal foul. And Murphy set to check in for him. Boy, it has to be a frustrating night for Tyler Edwards.
You know, that's going to take him out of the game once again. It's just got to be really frustrating. He got a couple points. He got his first few points this quarter, but hopefully he comes back in the fourth quarter and gets a little bit more. But
well, you've seen some depth to this team right now as Noel gets the rebound because Eric Ward's also out. You want to talk about, you know, just a month ago, Eric Ward goes down and he leaves the game as Braxton Willis slipping twice.
Slid across the floor, but kept the bounce.
Yeah, and Tyler Alt leaving the game. This Charger team would really be struggling to get some things going, but they've got a lot of depth to this team, and hopefully they can keep right on ticking as there's a steal inside to the 42. Jared Murphy restores it to 28-22 game. So, I mean, really, you know, look at some of Carroll's depth as Brower misses. Gets his own rebound, raised up by Cam Brower. Willis driving to the lane is fouled. Great job by Braxton Willis, just putting it on the floor with 3.7 seconds left in quarter number 3.
Very good effort there by Braxton Willis. Very good job trying to drive in to the middle there. But now Tanner going to throw the ball into Braxton Willis.
Into Noel, it's good, and as the clock ends, Murphy throws it, a shot no good. We're through 3 quarters of play, but we've got 1 more to go, and it's still been exciting.
All right, Columba. A very good second half by the Carroll Chargers, picking up 15 points. Obviously, in this half,
Alright, and that's absolutely what they like to do. Carroll and Carroll in the Varsity
Nixon a little bit stronger, but you know, without that main figure to lead on like they did with Tony Hospital last year, it's a little bit tough.
It's a bigger gym as well, so I mean, the same amount of people is going to fill up less space. It's going to look a lot smaller. I think there's a pretty good representation tonight, but certainly because of the bigger gym, could be playing with the fact that it's going to look in the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so here comes Cameron Gindy. He'll bring the ball up the court. Cam Brower, excuse me. They have Alt, LaBundy, Ward, Ginder, and Brower. It's Alt, he's got it. He's looking into LaBundy. LaBundy has it, and he gives it back out to Brower. Oh, what a nice little move by Brower, and he scores!
That's the second one. A little bit to the outside. Brower's got a second shot at it, and got it in, but very good job there by Cam Brower.
Oh, that was a bad shot. Now we got a foul by Jared Murphy. We got a whistle underneath. It's going to stay with Columbia City because of foul. Tanner Ginder's second foul as Rutledge to take the seat. Will check in. Columbia City still very much in this game with 7:21 to go, and they have certainly made it competitive. There's a long pass to Burnsworth. Inside Wall, looking to drive in on the Bundy. Now kicking it back out to Murphy. And now the Columbia City forced to reset a little bit. There's a nice spinning move and getting it to drop in. Number 4, Derek Heinen. He's got 4 points in tonight's contest. Now Ginder double teamed over there on the corner. And the coach is usually getting a timeout.
Could have been pushed out of bounds there, but Ginder got a little lucky, so he's supposed to call time out there, but Columbia City brought this game back to 6 points,
something worth checking out. Wrestling section is in here. They really put this gym to good use because this is a state-of-the-art brand new gym, and
It's just a beautiful gym. It's really elegant. It's a really fun place to broadcast in, and I'm sure it's really fun place to play basketball in. But now getting ready to check into the Carroll Chargers is Matt Knoll and Cody Sheff. As Tyler gets the ball, he's going to try to drive in,
and he's fouled. And that time, Tyler Alt putting the ball on the floor, and Coach Beasley, I don't know if he was upset about it or he wanted to tell Tyler Alt to do something different. Does draw the foul for the 1-and-1 as Bundy and Ginger check out. So it is a 1-and-1 off the 7th-team foul of the half. Look at the timeout situation. Carroll has 2, Columbia City has 3.
I'm really impressed with Cam Brower tonight. I think he's doing a really good job defensively, and he's having a couple points out too.
Oh, how about Cody Sheff? 4 points in tonight's contest now.
Now Cam Brower.
And it's a travel because he did topple over. Benedict hits the floor. What's actually shocking is Benedict leads all scores for Columbia City with 8.
It looked like it's just going to be a foul called on Cam Brower. But definitely Benedict's the leading scorer tonight for the Eagles.
And there's Benedict striking again with another 3. It's a 5-point game.
I don't even think he set his feet on that one, but he's got 11 points and he leads his team.
Well, he certainly had this hot shooting hand. The sophomore guard, he's only 5'8", but he's playing a lot bigger than his size would suggest. Here's Eric Ward, he'll get it over to Sheff.
Very talented player, he's going to be good for the years to come.
As Knoll has it, Knoll working on Daniel Wall. And back over to Brower.
Looks like they're, keeping Tyler Alt down in the middle a lot tonight. I don't see him coming outside from him.
Oh, how about that pretty move by Oak? To go along with his 3 fouls.
Now we're starting to see Tyler Alt in this game shut down the first half, shut down most of the third quarter, and now he's really starting to get back in this game.
Derek Heinen, a wide open 3, little short, and Sheff picks up the board. So he'll bring the ball back down the court. Carroll's been working in on the drive. Brower for 3, a little long, and Mojer with a rebound. So it's a 7-point game under 5 minutes to go. Here's the pass in the Wall, and Wall is a little short, but gets the board away from Knoll, and now we got a traveling call.
And this is a 7-point game. Carroll Chargers lead 34-27. Leading scorer tonight is number 3, Eric Ward. And for Columbia City, it's number 3, Benedict. But Tyler Bundy as well has 6 points. Doing a very good job showing very good effort on offense tonight. But the Carroll Chargers right now staying a hold of the lead with 4:50 left in the fourth quarter.
And right now it's Braxton Willis who's getting looked at by Mr. Luger, who's in right now the athletic director. Derek Heinen picks up the foul on the other end of the court, and Alt will get the shooting 1-and-1. He missed one just a moment ago.
Maybe when Braxton Willis took that ball earlier, when he slid on the ground, maybe he did something to his leg or something. Looks like Ruby's wrapping the knee of Braxton Willis.
It's right below the knee, so I don't know if maybe he is wrapping the knee. Can't really tell, but right now it looks like he's wrapping right below.
Yeah, it looks like he wrapped right below the knee. Looks like he's going to come in. Now he's going to sit down, but definitely that lower knee was wrapped there for Braxton Willis.
All right, and so after Tyler Alt made both free throws, Carroll gets it back. As Ward's got to find some place to throw it into. And 5-second violation is number 42. For Daniel Ward. All right, so here comes Columbia City down by 9. And we got a foul on Eric Ward, his 4th. So he is in severe foul trouble. And Brower will get set to check in for him.
I think Lundy has his suit on, and it looks like he's just going to stay out for the rest of this game.
We'll see how that plays out, depending if Noel needs another substitution or not, if they put in Winger or Bundy.
I don't see much action from Winger. We saw a little bit first half, the second half. I don't have to see much of him.
All right, here's Ben Murphy back out. Heinen inside to Tyler Mosier. That was a great find from Gary Heinen.
Columbia City's calling a timeout, so they're going to have 2 left after this.
18 points out of the 29 points. Number 52, Tyler Mosier, and number 3, Drew Benedict have led this team so far.
Absolutely. And who would have thought that Drew Benedict, the smallest guy out here on the court, would be leading everybody in scoring, but that's been the case so far. And who would have thought that Tyler Holt would be in double figures? But actually, we will get nobody to score for the double figures. But yet they lead this game 36-29. That goes back to the big depth thing that I was talking about earlier. Carroll just has enough depth where they can spread the team around.
I think what's happened in Carroll night, it's not just one player who's been effective, it's the whole team has really put an effort into the game and have really done a good job tonight. The bench has stepped up a lot. Braxton Willis, Cam Brower, Winger showed some athleticism in this game, but definitely the bench has come out tonight and really played good.
All right, so here comes the Chargers.
Up by 7, 36-29. Ginder has it. Right now, we have Columbia City going for a full-court press, and the Chargers call for the 10 seconds backcourt violation. Boy, that is just some mental mistakes right there if you're the Chargers. I mean, first you get the 5-second violation, and then you get a 10-second violation.
Well, right now, there's 4-9 left in this game, so this is a very crucial point for Carroll. They really need to settle down here and play some defense and get some really good shots off at the end to hold this lead.
Well, this is a big possession for Columbia City. Murphy has, what a beautiful three by Drew Benedict. He got 14 in the last contact.
He's just playing really good. 2 3-pointers in this game. He's played outstanding so far for Columbia City.
Oh my goodness, somebody has to shut him down. He's all driving into the lane. Nice move, and it's a good game.
8 points now. One of the leading scorer in this game now. Tyler Alt with no points in the first half, with no points in the third quarter till the end, now leading the team in points.
Well, Tyler Alt can score in bunches as now we got a foul. Brower fouling Drew Benedict from behind the arc. As Eric Wood gets set to check in. Eric Wood has a fourth foul, so
like I said earlier, if Tyler Alt is, if Tyler Alt is really in the game, it really helps the Chargers. It's really got them motivated, I think, to win this game.
First one is no good, and so Charger fans get to breathe a sigh of relief. Second one on the way is also no good. So despite being able to hit threes right now, Benedict hasn't been able to hit the free throws. It's not remote. Will take a seat, and Daniel Wood will check in.
We haven't seen much of Brandon Gay tonight for Columbia City. Has no points. but he has 1 foul, so not very effective for Columbia City tonight.
And again, he could be out there for other things. Looks like he has been playing some very frenetic defense. Here's Ginder over to Sheff to Alt. Alt driving. Back out to Ginder. As again. Oh, nice pass. Ward down low. And after Eric Ward puts it in for his 7th point, you saw Chris Benedict, the coach for Columbia City, going back over to his bench in frustration. He's going to step for the steal. And then he throws it right into the hands of number 24, Daniel Walnut. Now back to Carroll Jones. Noel checking in.
So we have Noel, Ginder, Shep, Ward, and Tyler all in for your Carroll Chargers, trying to finish out this game with their lead 40-33 against the Eagles.
All right, so it's Tyler Alden's got it. Over to Noel with 2:12 to go. It's a 7-point game. Here's Alt. Alt working with it, guarded by Derek Heinen. Over to Ginder. Driving in, Cody Shelf. Long pass, Ward for 3. No. Boy.
I think he threw that ball a little too far over to the left. And
He just came flat out short as well. Oh, nice little move by Ben Murphy, but can't get it to go, and he picks up the personal. That's the 19 foul.
Good rebound there by Matt Noel. But he picks up his 2nd foul as well. Oh, excuse me. Number 42, Ben Murphy, picks up his 2nd foul. The 6'4" forward, senior for Columbia City Eagles.
All right, so Matt Noel to shoot the free throws. Noel has 3 points in this game. He had 11 in his first contest back from the knee injury. As he puts in the first free throw. With 1:46 to go, Chargers lead 41-33. Game certainly not out of hand, but in this next possession, it's a big one for both teams. If Columbia City gets a quick shot and quick bucket out of this drive, they're still in it, but if it takes them a while or if they miss it and the Chargers get it back, it's going to be huge. Here's Mosier working on Noel. Mosier lost it, got it back. Over to Murphy. Murphy driving in. Back to Mosier. One hand, no good. Murphy rebounds. 120 now. Benedict, and he's way off, and Mosier can't get it. And I think Eric Ward is Eric Ward is just fouled out. He picks up his 5th foul. So Eric Ward is done. He had 7 points tonight for the Carroll Chargers. But his night is done with 1:18 to go, 4th quarter, picking up his 5th foul. Coach Beasley looking at his lineup, and he picks up Mason Miller.
First start for Varsity Carroll basketball
Tonight,
JV did a very good job defensively, especially. He got 4 points in that game. But he played very well, so he comes in for Eric Ward, who has fouled out. And Carroll Chargers lead 42-33. 9 points, 118 left in the game.
he shot on the way good by Mosier. So it is now an 8-point game.
Mosier now with 9 points, hoping to pick up 10 with his next free throw.
He does not, and Matt Noel with a rebound. So with 1:15 to go, this is a big possession.
Oh, Tyler drives to the middle, pass off Tanner, gets him, gives it off to Mason Miller.
And now we got a whistle. And a foul, I do believe, would be the 10th team foul, and number 3, Drew Benedict picking up his 2nd.
I think when Carroll passed that ball on he could have gone for a 3 there. He had enough open space where he decided to pass it.
Well, and I think that's a smart decision. I mean, you know you're not having the hot hand tonight. Maybe if you've been hitting everything before that, if you have definitely been shooting the basketball a lot, you might feel inclined as Burnsworth checking in for Brandon Gay for Columbia City. That's a smart choice, passing it off. Ginder with a chance to give
Carroll a 10-point lead, really put this game out of reach with 1:08 to go.
Second one on the way is good. On their feet now as they get ready.
No, they're pretty much, they've been on their feet most of the game, but, they haven't really been cheering as much for the Chargers. But for a long
three goes for Jared Kynan.
Derek Hinnan.
Derek Kynan knocks down the three, and we get a timeout, so it's still a 7-point game. Even a 30-second timeout.
That was a good, about 5 inches behind the three.
A couple of 50 yards. Making it a
4 seconds to go. Hopefully the Carroll Chargers can Columbia City, but Carroll doing a very good job the second half to come back and hopefully get a win off here. There's still plenty of time left in this game. There's a couple of points obviously to look at, but hopefully usually has a really good going into this right now he brings out Carroll, Mason Miller.
Columbia City responds with Derek Kynan, Daniel Wool, Jared Murphy, Tyler Mosier, and Michelle Brandon Gay. Derek Kynan gives the steal off the inbound pass. Here's a drive. Kyle Murphy, long pass to Gay. Over to...
Again, he's about 2 or 3 feet behind the 3-point line.
Henry's got to get it in. Does get it into Alt. Alt finally is fouled with 30 seconds left. All right, it's going to come down to free throws here. 2 big threes by Derek Kynan Jason. A close game once again. Once again, makes both the game on the breach just a little bit, but then all of a sudden, Derek Kynan, he has 10 points now.
Just incredible there by him. I mean, he went from 4 points to 10 points in a matter of minutes, but
seconds. But is no good on the first one because they are going to shoot as
Reed Benedict checking back in. He's the other Columbia City three-point specialist, and he's got 15 in tonight's contest. Oh, good on the second, so he's got 9. All right, here comes Columbia City. They need a bucket, and they need one fast. Big possession. Here's Benedict driving into the lane. Back out. Stolen by Cody Schaff. Oh, all the way up to Ginder all by himself. It was Cotton, and finally they call a foul late with 13 seconds to go. Boy, what a good job by Eric finding Ginder all down by himself.
I don't even think Coach Beasley was happy with Tanner Ginder as he didn't keep the hold of the ball, he tried to shoot. And, but now Carroll has the ball. 10.6 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to take this one. Tonight, good win by JV earlier, and now the Varsity Carroll Chargers. Looks like they're going to take this one, but now Eric Ward going to shoot for 2. His first one is up and in.
6-point game is still a 2-possession game, but make this one is a 3-possession game. I think that's just a little bit too much. Cody Sheff's second one scored. Columbia City has a long way to go.
8 seconds to go. And here's a 3 on the way. No good. And out of bounds with 1.5 seconds.
That'll be all she wrote. And Carroll Chargers going to win this game 47-40. Very good effort, both sides of the ball, especially by Jared Benedict.
listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back, Charger fans, to CSBN, worldwide leader in Charger sports. Your Carroll Varsity boys basketball team came away with this 27-40. Your man picked up the side of Carroll. That's not going to be a real Chargers. Very good game by your Carroll Chargers. Started off with a slow first half, but the second half they came back strong and they won. So I lost when they came.
You've been listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.